Welcome in to the Friday Live. I didn't think it was going to start then. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I really want to finish this round of border, and I've got like that much left to do. Just want to finish this round. Really want to finish this round, so I'm going to roast. But welcome in to the Friday Live. My name is Khadijah. Spelt with a silent K. And today's Friday Live will end with the spinning of the super wheel. This will be spun round about 10 minutes before the end of the live. And anybody who is on it is eligible to win 25 British pounds converted into your currency. You either can have it through PayPal if you wish, or you can have it as an e-gift card to anywhere you like. As long as I can get the gift card where I am, that's not an issue. So you have the choice of two, the money or the prize. But you have to be on the wheel to be able to win the wheel. So there we have it. Let me bring me back. Hi. It is also the last day that you have to ask questions, as in it's going to help you and other people. So just make sure you have them ready. And if you've asked one question, please wait for somebody else to ask a question before you ask your next. Unless it's been a good 5 minutes and nobody's asked anything, go for it. Other than that, ask away. As long as it is not asking about my direct family, I am happy to answer practically anything. So the world is not your oyster. It is the land under your feet. But you know what I mean, right? I hope. And in the meantime, between answering questions, I'm going to attempt to get this border finished so I can get the blanket off of my legs, because it is flipping hot. It is hot. I've got the fan on, and I'm really, really hoping it doesn't interrupt the microphone. I had to think what it was called then. If it does, you're going to have to let me know. Okay. To start off with, I would like to direct you to the top of the chat up here. We have the prayers and the thoughts. These are the people who are in need of prayers and thoughts. So if you are a religious person, if you could please spare a prayer for one or two people on that list, it would be very much appreciated. And if you're not religious, don't think you're let off the hook. You're not. No. While you're doing your dusting, changing the kids' nappy, shuffling a pack of cards, whatever, take a detour in your mind and just have a think of those that you can, please, on that list, because those people are in need of motivation, of good health, of some strength. They're in need of something. And heck, we all need a little something at some time, and you'd hope that somebody was thinking of you, praying for you. So please do it for one or two of them. It'd be very much appreciated. Okay. I don't know how this is going to go now, because I'm going to go into the chat. So let me just finish these last two single crochets. 2 more single crochets. Okay, and then we will get into the chat. Let me scrolly up. Oh my gosh, it got busy. Questions from Perp. Hang on. Forgot about them. Okay, got them open. No, I haven't. It didn't open. Open. Thank you. Good evening, Miss Perp. Hello. I nearly forgot about your questions because I only did one lot of your emails last week. So I have another email with questions in. I don't know how many are in there. It might be one, it might be two, I don't know. But I've got the other one open now. So we're ready to do that. But Miss Perp, Knitting Purple, says, hello, beautiful. She's actually fast asleep, cold on the bed in the other room. Like, I literally just went in there before the live just to see if she was outside or inside, and she is zonko. My floorboard creaked and everything as I walked in. She didn't even stir. She is just out. And yes, she is still alive. Wriggles. Oh, new account. Wriggles, I'm in my new apartment. You've got internet already? I was not expecting you in here this week. What? It's on the 8th floor. Oh, I hope they've got lifts. Met a lot of neighbours. Good. And they all fawn over Teddy. Of course they will. Of course they will. I didn't think you'd been in an apartment, though. Had to make a new account on my phone. Why? Why are we on a new account? What the heck? But welcome in. I'm very, very, very amazed you've already got internet. That's a heck of a quick service. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry. But hello to you, Miss Wriggles, on the new account. Miss Zara, welcome in, Miss Zara. Miss Zara says, hello, Khadijah, and everyone coming in. Welcome in, Miss Zara. I hope that your week has been good and a little bit maybe less busy than it was the previous 2 weeks. Perhaps says, hello, Khadijah and beautiful Beanie. Will be listening while eating as takeaway is due to be delivered. Now, dare I ask what takeaway we're having? Is it Chinese takeaway? Is it Italian takeaway? Is it junk food takeaway? The pizza? Could be anything. I'm going to go with Chinese, though. That's what I'm going to go with. Scrolling down. Miss Terry, welcome in, Miss Terry. You know, I have so much trouble writing your handle when I've been awarding your points on the community post, because the amount of times where I'll put crafty 333 and forget the T. Crafty T 333. And every single time I completely forget the T. Every single flipping time. And I know it needs to go there. Like I've just said it. I know what it is. I just keep forgetting it when I come to type it because I'm an idiot. Let's go down. Miss Doris. Welcome in, Miss Doris. How are you doing today? Any appointments today? I think Fridays is usually your appointments day. Miss Doris says hi to everyone with hugs and high fives and purple hearts. Welcome in, Miss Doris. Oh, Miss Doris, we missed you last week. We did. Now, Camille. Now, Camille is a name that can be pronounced so many millions of ways. We can go French and go Camille, or we can say Camille, or we can say Camille. So with me saying Camille, if it's completely wrong, please correct me and try and sound it out in font face, because it'll be really handy. But if I'm doing it right, then woo! I'm going with default right now. Vima! Welcome in, Miss Vima. Howdy doody. She has been making her way around the YouTube streets. She has been dipping her hand and her feet into so many channels. I have been seeing her all around the streets. She is a busy lady. Oh, one moment. Hang on. Did I just do that wrong? No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. It's very hot, this blanket. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Welcome, Jay. Nice to see you. Jay Paradise says, hello, everyone. I made it. Welcome in, Miss Jay. How do you do? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh, Zara's got a question. Question, what is your favourite sport? My favourite? Does that imply that I have to like one? Watching, I like freestyle ice skating. I can't play any sports anymore, but I really used to love squash. That used to be my favourite sport to play. But actually, I also quite I've said this before, I'm sure. I also quite enjoy watching bowls as well. Weirdly, it's like the most boring thing you can watch sport-wise to most people. But for me, I'm like on the edge of my seat watching. I love it. But it's so rare that I actually get to. But yeah, playing, I used to really enjoy squash, and I used to pretend that the ball was my enemy's head. And unfortunately, just once, I promise it wasn't on purpose, I whacked my own teacher's head out of school hours with my squash racket, which wasn't the best thing to do. Bless his heart, even though he had a lump on his head, he forgave me and knew it was an accident. But oh my gosh, that was not the best of days. Now Zara adds to it. Oh, okay. As in, when you were young, what was your favourite sport? When I was younger, watching, it used to be freestyle gymnastics to watch. And I very much enjoyed ribbon gymnastics myself. I used to think it was very girly and princessy, and I used to quite enjoy it. Used to very much enjoy ballet as well, but I don't think that's really classed as a sport. That's a different thing. But ribbon dance, ribbon gymnastics, I used to enjoy watching. I used to love swimming. I was really good at netball. I was fairly good at hockey. I'm very nearly at the end of the row. I can't wait, because then I can get comfortable. But yeah, watching wise, freestyle gymnastics, ribbon gymnastics, that was my thing when I was younger. Right, bear with me, because I'm going to do one double crochet and then I can put this down. Sort of. I mean, I've got to actually bind off, but finish off. You're not knitting, Khadijah, you're crocheting. One moment. Invisible join to do. Okay. In you go. Over you go. Through you go. Come on over. Thank you very much. Oh. And the border is complete for today. But at least I can get comfy now. Okay. I say get comfy. It's so hot. Whew. Okay. Miss Terry says, I guess Beanie isn't ready yet. No, she's not ready yet. She needs to put her best fuzz on, you know. Venus says, I love your hair, looking beautiful, dear. It's not curly. I had it curly last week. I straightened it today, and it looked really, really good. And then I started getting overly hot and my hair started to ping a little bit. So it's not as nice as it was, but I still appreciate it. Thank you. Miss Laurie, welcome in, Miss Laurie. Laurie's Stories and Crochet. She says, hi, catching this, love, but I am watching my grandkids. Watch more carefully. Them, not me. Them. You got little ones to take care of. You don't need this in the distraction zone. Bear with me. Miss Vima, do you like sweet or spicy food? Well, I very, 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 very much have a sweet tooth. Like, in fact, I don't think it's a sweet tooth. I think it's an entire set of sweet teeth. I love my sweet stuff. I'm very happy to have spicy food as long as I can taste the flavors. I don't want something so spicy that it rips my mouth apart and I can't taste anything. But I love rich flavors and a little bit of heat in there. On the very odd occasion, ooh, thunder? I don't know if that's thunder or lorry. On the very, very, very odd occasion that I'll get a Subway here and there, it's probably about 50-50, if I'm honest. About 50% of the time I'll have a spicy Subway sandwich. I don't have spicy sandwiches at home, so to have one made by someone else with a bit of spice in it is really, really nice, because you've got everything else in there with spice to give it a bit of, you know, a little bit of something like that. I think that was thunder. I think we got thunder. I don't know. So yes, sweet for sure. Very, very, very sweet stuff. Yes, please. Spicy, happy with it. Just don't give me anything too salty, because nope. Perp says, oh yeah, sent questions when I thought of them. Okay, so Miss Perps, questions for Friday. Do you know what the collective name for ladybirds is? Yes, I do. It's either lovelies or loveliness. I'm gonna go with loveliness, I think. And the only reason why I remember that is because there's a German little superstition thing that goes with ladybirds, even though they don't have a name for ladybirds, to do with love. That kind of makes me think of the group of ladybirds. But when I first found that out, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so sweet. So yes, I'm really hoping I'm not wrong and I've bugged it up, because now I'm doubting myself. But as far as I recall, a group of ladybirds is, I'm going with the loveliness. Loveliness, a whole group of loveliness. If someone Googles that and I've got it wrong, then I'm going to be so gutted. Wriggle says, sent pictures of a very empty apartment. Ain't got nothing. I'll let you know when they come through. Pep says, pizza place, but I'm having chicken, onion rings, salad and coleslaw. Oh, I'll have your salad. Yes, please. I'll have your salad. Thank you. Thank you. Camille says, it's correct. Yes. Don't want to get it wrong, you know? I don't want to get it Oh, and by the way, if because we've got the goal going, I think we've got the goal going. Did I set up the goal? Oh my god, I don't even know if I set the goal up. Hurry up. I was in love with my dad. I was having an affair with my dad. Oh my god. Live. This live. Muted. Did I do the goal? Oh, we did. Okay. Get out of there. So, with the goal going, of course, with the right donations, you'll go onto the super wheel, which will get done at the end of the live anyway. But if we get the goal done, we'll grab somebody from the chat that's in right now and chatting, someone that's active through the live right now who can't normally get on the wheel. We will get them on the wheel if we meet the goal. So that's the goal. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Joe says, no appointments today. We had them yesterday, and the kids group is on summer break. We're trying to get into a nice, easy, for me, summer routine. Right, good luck there. Good luck. She's going to need it. Jay said, it's my birthday. It's today? Wait, I haven't got you down for today. I've got you down for the 27th. Oh, it's the 27th. It's the 27th today. I'm so sorry, Jay. Jay, I am so sorry. So sorry. Jay, I apologize for your ears too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miss Paradise. That's Jay. Happy birthday to you. I'm so sorry. I had no idea what the date was. I thought we were on the 26th. Clearly, I was wrong. I am so muddled in my noggin. I'm so sorry. Jay says, it's my birthday today. So excited to crochet outside since it's super nice. Are you in your own surroundings outside? Are people bringing you drinks? Stay hydrated, please, miss. Please. Especially today. Make sure you get something nice to eat. Dave says, I missed you all too, but my dad took us to lunch. And we had a nice time with him. Good. Vima says, I love saying hi to everyone with beating heart. Scrolling down. And there is Anvita. Anvita, welcome in. She says, hi, Khadijah and Yanni friends. Welcome in. Nice to see you, my dear. Oh, Perp's got another one. What is your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is probably a lychee, very closely followed by a persimmon. For those that don't know, I absolutely love fruit and veg. I love it. Like, I will happily choose a salad over a steak. Not that I eat red meat anyway, but I am so happy with a plate, a bowl of salad. Just gimme, I'll eat it. Yum, 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 yum. Love it. And I don't mean with 20 tons of dressing over it. Most of the time, I'd rather have no dressing. If anything, maybe a little bit of vinaigrette. But I'm moving away. I do have a kiwi fruit today that I'm gonna nom on because I'm gonna need some sweetness. Like Venus said about the sweetness or the spicy. I'm gonna need some sweetness pretty soon. because I don't want to get a headache, and my sugars are a little bit on the low side. So I'm going to get some sugar inside me. But yeah, lychee is probably my top fruit. But persimmon is a lot easier to get a hold of, and you can get it pretty much throughout the year. Lychee is extremely rare to get. I actually treated myself 2 days ago. I had a online grocery order from a supermarket that I don't usually go to, and I only had that order because I had a gift card given to me for that supermarket. And even though I couldn't find half the things that I really could have done with, I found enough to build up the gift card. And one of those things was something that is not readily available in anywhere, really. It's really, really hard to get a hold of. And when I was in Indonesia, I was practically living off of them. And that's a drink called Mogu Mogu. Now, I discovered it because I used to have a monthly subscription box to a Korean treat box type thing, where you'd have a drink, some sweet and some savory bits and pieces. Since I went to Indonesia, I can't have that anymore. But this drink, Mogu Mogu, used to be in it every now and again, and I absolutely love it. And one of the key flavors that they have in Mogu Mogu is lychee. And this drink, it has coconut jelly at the bottom of it, like in little bits, which sounds absolutely hideous to a lot of people. For me, it was weird the first time I tried it. Like, I'm eating a drink. This is weird. But that's what kind of got me into boba. But the lychee Mogu Mogu is what I practically lived on in Indonesia, and I got it, very tiny bottle, a couple of days ago, and it was so nice. Lychee Mogu Mogu. Can't get persimmon Mogu Mogu, but you could get lychee. Love it. Scrolling down. I think she's still asleep, Terry. I'll go and give her, well, I won't poke her, but I'll go and have another nosy in a minute. Excuse me. Sorry. Miss Lucy, welcome in, Miss Lucy. Lucy says, hello, Ladybird, and Kitty Cat, and all in the chat. I kind of rhymed. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. Now, is Lucy a lurking gherkin? Is she a working lurking gherkin? Is she appointment lurking gherkin? Is she lurking? Is she a gherkin? Camille does a just random. Wriggles. I hope she's still here, otherwise she's missing out on my wonderful dulcet tones. Hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday to yous. Hippo birthday, dear J Paradise. Hippo birthday to yous. From me and Teddy. Well, not me, but Wriggles and Teddy. I hope she's still here. Miss Anvita, thank you. She says, hello, Khadijah. Where's Beanie? Beanie is asleep on her bed at the moment. I will try and grab her in a minute. I'm going to put somebody on the wheel, though. So you'll have to bear with me a moment. Bear with me. Thank you so much, Miss Anvita. On the super wheel. And it won't open. Is that Oodles? Is Oodles lurking? Do we have an Oodles in here? I need Oodles. Bear with me a moment. I really hope that is Oodles. I think it is. I don't want to get it wrong. I hope it's Oodles. Give me a second. Finally. I don't know why my PC's on a go slow. I'm going to put Oodles for the moment and hope, because I haven't got that far down in the chat yet. And if it is Oodles, well, she's a member, so she gets double the entries, but she is on the wheel. So hopefully she said something in the chat, so I know. Let's bring that back. Okay. Yeah, but Beanie is on her bed at the moment. Let me go and have a nosy quickly. Hang on. It's very, very hot. Oh, no, she's escaped. That dumb Beanie, she gone and escaped. She gone and escaped. I'm guessing she's gone out to get some cool air because she's not on the bed anymore. So I either disturbed her and I'm gonna get clawed later, or she's just gone out for some fresh air. But she'll be back. Definitely be back, because you know, foodies and stuff. Welcome in, Miss Lulu. Lulu's Treasure Trove member for 30 months. 30 months. She has so many memberships. I don't know how she manages it. How do you manage it, girlie? She says, hi, Lisa, with a hunt. Hi, Beanses, or at least it would be a hi, Beanses if she was in here. I just don't know where she is now. Been missing you both, she says. She's nuts. That's what the Cindy is. She is nuts. I'm around the YouTube streets a fair old bit now. It's hard to get back into a routine that stressed me out so much at the beginning, but I'm really trying hard. I am really trying hard. So I've seen you about a little bit. I've seen Vima about a lot. Scrolling down. Laurie says my hubby is helping. Oh, good. Well, at least there's both of you to, you know, run around and chase and ideas and stuff. That's good. That's good. Miss Cindy says hi, chat. And of course she's giving a little bit of love with some hearts for the chat. Miss Vima says I love sweet too. You know, I stopped having so much sweet stuff about 5-6 years ago now. Like, I completely took it out of my cups of tea. I don't have any sugar in my tea now at all. I don't have sauces or dressings anymore because of the amount of sugar in them. I don't eat as many tinned soups because of the amount of salt and sugar in them. I no longer have a dessert after every meal like I used to because I needed the sweetness. But I do get cravings, like especially, you know, at the time, then I'll be sitting there going, I just want some chocolate. I really need some chocolate. I want some chocolate. And then I need it. And then I won't have any for a fair old while. And then all of a sudden it's, I need some chocolate again. Yeah. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Oh, let me do a perp question. I cannot forget these. And I do have other emails that have come in, so bear with me. Perp says, what shape of shawl is your favourite? It's kind of a mix of two. I absolutely adore the triangular, dead-on triangular. But I quite like the semicircle as well. There is a shape that I like the look of, but I've never seen a pattern for. Like, I only discovered a few months ago, like it was this year, I was going to do a shawl for a friend, and I was trying to explain to her a couple of shapes of shawls, and I went, hang on a second, I'll get you a picture. A lot easier. And I looked on Google at shawl shapes, absolutely flipping loads. And I'm going, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like the look of that one. Do you think I could find any patterns for some of the ones I actually really liked? Ugh. But from what I knew until this year, triangular is probably the one that I mainly make and prefer making. I like, but I quite like the semicircular as well. What will go with that is I really don't like wraps. I don't like rectangular shawls at all. I would say I don't see the point in them, but I really do see the point in them. They're just not my thing. I would like a shawl to look like a shawl and to be put together like a shawl in a shawl-like fashion. Triangular and semicircular shawls, for me, they're my personal favourite until I saw these thingies. Right, Wriggles. We have pictures from Wriggles. I'm guessing I'm showing these, Miss Wriggles. You're going to have to let me know if I'm showing these so people can see where you are living now, because this is Wriggles' first time on her own for years now. She's got her own space. Her own space. Okay, well, you know, Teddy gets the call on it too, but this is her own space. I don't want to put it up just in case you go, no, it's for you. But if you want me to put it public, I'll shove them up so everyone can see. Miss Cindy is calling to visit, and I still can't see her. Maybe she's gone for a poop. She might have gone to the side of the shed to have a poop. I'm not going to go hunting, but that may be a thing. Maybe. Nightbart, thank you, Mr. Nightbart. Venus says, love your energy and cuteness. Energy is very, very short supply, Vina. Sometimes I can be in a right little bubble, other times it's just... Like the members will see me in the member live on Wednesday, probably tone down a bit. Tone down a fair bit. I do try and be a little bit more in the Friday lives. It doesn't always happen, but I try. I try. Scully Dad, there's Miss Pam. Hey Pam. Miss Pam and her bugs with butts. Bug butts. Pam and I have been having discussions about bug butts. It's a thing. Be Creative Craft says, how do you do, everyone? I've been here lurking while eating lunch. What have you been eating? We've got Perk eating, you're eating. I'm going to have to cut my kiwi, aren't I? Because, you know, I have to get involved in this. Oh, that plate is nice and cool. It's not 100% ready to be eaten, but, you know, I'll go there anyway. I don't mind. Oh, that's a bit squeaky. Sorry. take off the ends, cut in half, and then cut in a quarter. Nommy, nommy, nom. It's very kiwi. I'm hairy. Pat says, yes, goal set. Thank you. The goal is the goal is the goal. Miss Anvita says, happy birthday to Miss J, and so does Miss Sarah. I don't know where she is. She might be here. Vima also says it, and so does Cindy. All are saying happy birthday to Miss J. Pep says, continuing life's adventure. Would that be the bean? Might be the bean. Cindy, happy birthday to Jay. Pep says, happy level up day, Jay. So progress at an inn before continuing your adventures. And there she is. She is here. So she got them. I'm so glad. Good, 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 good. She got it. Miss Lucy says, I'm working at the library today. I so miss working in the library. But I miss the olden days of a library, not the computer library, but like where you physically took the thing out of the book, put it in the person's ticket and put the ticket aside, waiting for them to bring the book back. And then when they brought the book back, you went flip, 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 flip. There's the name. There's the ticket back in the book. Thank you. There's the book. There's your ticket. Goodbye. I miss us so much. Oh, the little weird things. Little weird things. Rigo said, tried sending again. Yes, it is Oodle. Oodles, please tell me you're still here. Oh gosh. Oodles, please tell me you are still here, because I have emailed you 2 or 3 times. I have replied to every single message you have sent me. I have sent you comments on your own videos, and you're not replying to anything. You've missed out on one thing. There's nothing that can be done now. It's way gone. I need to find out something, and I need to tell you something, and something, and something, and oodles. The oodly caboodly. Vicky says, hello, Lisa Ladybird. It's been a while. It's been a while. Anvita says, oh, Mr. Anvita, she's got a big question. Okay. Preparing myself. Okay. She says, if you receive a yarn happy mail, you are all excited to open it up. And then you find that it contains 10 skeins of pink. Well, I've been there, haven't I? I've been there. 10 skeins of pink yarns, all in the shades of pink. Pink, and a bit more pink. What's your first reaction towards the sender? People here have seen me in that situation, and I recorded it all live, and everybody saw my reaction. There was no fakeness. It was all, what the heck? Because that person did it deliberately, and that person was Miss Marie Chavez. And whether she's lurking now or whether she's watching the replay, she'll probably be peeing herself laughing because she thought it was hilarious. She gave me a huge box. And that huge box, as soon as I opened it, my heart sank, because there was everything in there pink. And at the very, 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 very bottom, there was like a sheet of brown paper, I think it was, and under that brown paper there was a little bit of blue, but on top of that there was pink yarn, pink nail varnish, pens, pencils, notebook, stickers, a little bag, makeup kit. There was so many pink things. Oh my gosh, there were so many pink things. Rubbers. Oh my gosh. But there's a happy mail where I did not hold back. You could see my face just go, oh, like, I don't do fakeness when it comes to happy mail. I really don't. What you get is the genuine thing. If I don't like something, you'll know about it. Like, immediately you'll know about it. So everyone knew about it, and quite a few people found it hilarious. But yes, been there, done that, first reaction is heart sinks to like the bottom of my stomach and my head goes. That's first reaction. It was horrible. Wow, she really sought a lot of stuff out that like she deliberately went pink hunting. Everything she could find that was pink. Everything possible. It's in the happy mails. Oodly Caboodly says, did you get me? Lol, yes, I'm lurking. And that was me. It was you. Okay, so you're on the wheel. So thank you very, very, very much, Miss Oodly Caboodly. But if you're still here, tell me, because I need to tell you something. And I need you, Miss Oodly Caboodly. Please. What I've got in my head now is that box of pink. I mean, I'll be honest, the pink yarn, I think only 2 were passed on. The rest of them did get used. And I shared, pink hairbands and 2 pencils and 2 pens and 2 rubbers were passed on to a little girl and her aunt that I used to go to church with. And she had one of the nail polishes I've still got because of October with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I've still got one of the nail polishes, and you'll see me in October wearing that. Yeah, I wear it. I protect my hands first, but I wear it. But yeah, that's all that's in my head now. I'm gonna have more flipping nightmares tonight now, aren't I? What the heck? You guys just love to cheer me up. Thanks. Yeah, that was me, Lois. Just so fun. Doris says she slipped out while you're occupied. She did. She ran away. And it's like my garden at the moment is really quite a sun pocket. So I'm pretty sure she won't be sunning herself in the garden. So I can only think that she's gone for a poop. I can't tell you guys that. That's public. Oh my gosh. She'll tell me off. Private information. Don't tell them I poop. Nobody needs to know that I poop. Sorry, Beanie. Miss Pep says hi to everyone coming in. Miss Cindy is showing some love for the beanses, but she's not here, so she's not getting it. But Miss Oodly Caboodly says, wow, over 1.5 years of fun across the pond. And you should have had things to prove that. You should have had member packs that I need to know that you've had. You should have had 2 member packs. I've got the emails for one of them, and the other one, it wasn't tracked, so I have no idea. But Miss Oodly Caboodly, you never got a hold of me to say, oh, look, this has turned up. Or, oh, thank you for the blah, 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 blah. I don't even know if you got them. I need to know. That's one of the things. Doris says, good for you. Trying, Khadijah. I don't know what I was trying, but yay. What was I trying? By the time you've told me and I actually get that, I will have completely forgotten. Let me do a perp question. Hang on. I'm still waiting to hear from Wriggles. A journey through the most niche museums in Europe. How about goodbye to the spam? Open up to the perp email again. There we go. If today at 8 p.m, as this live ended, we all got a notification that the world was about to end at midnight, what would you do? 4 hours? Ring Hunter. Between ringing Hunter, because it would take about 20 million phone calls to actually get a hold of him, I would message every single person in my phone book. I'd tell 2 of them they were complete buttholes, and the rest of them you know, I'd tell them what they meant to me in between ringing Hunter. But I would be constantly ringing Mr. Hunter. And I'd want to be on the phone with him when whatever it is happened. And I would really hope that Beanie would have finished her poop by then, and I'd have Beanie with me. And whether she liked it or not, I would hope I'd be squeezing the fuzz out of her. And it'll be kind of like Titanic style, in the sense of the elderly couple in the bed, on the bed. Like, I'd be laying down with Hunter, I'd hope, on video next to me on the bedside table, and me squeezing Miss Beanie in a spoony kind of position. What a question. Yeah, that'd be my final 4 hours. It would take me 4 hours to get hold of Hunter. Yeah, there's my answer. I need a glug of tea now. These questions are cheering me up so much. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Hope you're taking notes, by the way. People need to take notes for this. Miss Cindy says, hi again to everyone. So nice to see everyone here today. Hope everyone is having a safe day today. But it hasn't been overly safe for me because I stubbed my toe and I dislocated my knee. It hasn't been much fun. It's been quite a lot of pain. Definitely not being safe. But I've tried. Louis says, my 3-year-old granddaughter is enjoying listening to you. You poor girl. You poor little girl. There's better things to listen to, like Peppa Pig. Or, what's the kingdom? The kingdom. With the ladybird in it. And the weird drawn people. But they're not people because they're animals. Everything's animals. There's definitely better things to listen to, for sure. Got baby shark stuck in my head now. Scrolling down. Miss Doris says, hi to everyone I missed with a hug. She says, I'm trying to help my last kiddos getting finished with the last couple of projects. And then Nana is helping. Hi, Nana. What are the projects? What are we building? What are we creating? And don't say a mess. That doesn't count. That's inevitable. Cindy says, lol. Yes, we need chocolate. Lol. Yeah. You know, I've only ever heard in my life 2 people say they don't like chocolate. I was horrified. You don't like chocolate? What is wrong with you? I know we all have different tastes. I've never come across anybody before that hated chocolate. Like, hated it. I wish I could hate it. But it tastes so good. Wriggle says, if you want, okay, this is the apartment pics, I guess. So I'll come back. So we'll look together because I haven't opened these. I've only opened the email. So I've got to take the wheel off, as in stop. Thank you. And now I need to put the window on. Window. Share. Okay, so we have some storage space. We have a closet. Let me get this on full because it'd make way more sense. We have a closet and a mop. Does a mop come with the apartment or is that yours? At least we've got storage. Okay, we've got a little bit of storage for cleaning stuff. We have a wardrobe. Job done. You've got a similar wardrobe to mine. Nice and built in. She is already packing those shelves. Good girl. This. I used to have one of these. It had my makeup in before I bought out the entire makeup section. I used to have one of those. And more storage. She has got some storage, but I am so jealous. I am jealous. Okay, bear with me, because there's another one. Hang on. Let me grab it. Open. You sent me one saying my rooms, but there's no attachment to it. Oh, rooms take 3. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Hang on. There it is. Aha, there we go. Right, bring that back up. There we go. So kitchen. With a good amount of space. I'm guessing there's some cupboards down here as well, but we may well be turning around in a moment to see that. A light above the sink. I'm guessing the white goods are part of the apartment. I'd guess you get it partly furnished. Decent bathroom. Nice. I like it. Wow, that's huge. Or at least it looks huge. I'm guessing this is one of the bedrooms. Oh, this may well turn into a yarn room. Is this 2 bedroom? She's got 2 bedrooms. Wait, what's this? What is this? We have a teddy ball, people. We have a teddy ball. We have a ball without the teddy. Where's the teddy? We're missing the teddy. It looks quite spacious, and then you've got a fair old amount of storage. I'm guessing you want to grab another couple of like a dresser or shelving or something, but you got some good storage. I'm a little bit jealous of your storage situation. I can't lie. I am very, 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 very low storage wise here. It's a hard place to have storage in and put anywhere. So I'm a little bit jealous. But well done you for finally getting in there. See? It all worked out all good. You're all good, girl. I'm glad you showed us. Thank you. Oh, let me put the super wheel back up. Hang on. I forgot to put the super wheel back on. Let's get it back on. Let's get it on. Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Right? Okay. Oodlesacaboodles says, I like triangular and circular. Also, I can never edge straight on the rectangular wrap style shawl. I can edge straight, and I've got tutorials on how to edge straight. It's just I'm just not keen on rectangular shawls. They just, quite honestly, they bore me. Even if like you were doing a different stitch on every row, or two different stitches per row. Nah. Just see no joy in rectangular shawls. I just don't. It's each to their own, isn't it? Thank goodness we all have different tastes. Denisha, welcome in, Miss Denisha. She says, hi, Lisa. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much, my dear. It's lovely to see you in here. I usually see Miss Denisha in the comments. It's very rare I get to see her in a live. So hello, howdy doody. Miss Doris says, happy birthday to Miss J, and is passing over a birthday cake and a purple heart and a little as well, you know. Because why not? Mr. Nisha says, I'm popping in while my grandson isn't so wild. Another one with the grandkids. All these grands running around. I mean, we love them for the fact that they're kids and there's no inhibitions, and it's, oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, no inhibitions. Oh, it's amazing. It's wonderful. And at the same time, we're like, will you stop it? You're driving me nuts. We become very contradictory as we get older. Miss Laurie, Miss Pam says, chicken and dumplings, corn, green beans, and mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. I do like a bit of mash. Gotta have some gravy with it, but I do like a bit of mash. Chicken and dumplings. I'm not overly a dumpling fan. I eat them now. I never used to like them at all when I was a kid. But if I've got dumplings on a meal, I'll have one or two. Okay. It's not something I'll choose, but I'll eat it. I won't have any qualms with it. Corn I haven't had for a long time. Green beans is my main vegetable that I end up buying. I don't even know why. It just is. Get more for your money, I guess. Maybe. Either way. A little bit jealous again. Because food. Zoe says, I'm here, just was away for a bit. You needed me? Always need you. I mean, we could do with a break in the chat. Because, you know, linky doodabs. I didn't realise it's already been an hour. Oodlesacaboodles says, I got 2 packages from you. I didn't get any emails. I may need to check my spam file. It's not just emails. I not only sent you emails, but I replied to every comment that you put on to my videos, and I put a comment on your video. Nothing. Heard nothing from you. And you've won a giveaway that you've probably seen now. But and the other thing is long gone, so there's no point even telling you about that. But still, I've needed you, Miss Oodlesacaboodles. Mr. Rudy, welcome in. Hello, Mr. Rudy. Doris says, is that pink Happy Mail video still up? Yep. Every video I've made is still up. Haven't taken any down. The only ones that people don't see are the ones that are literally private for other people. And when they've seen whatever that video is, then I'll delete that one. But anything I've made public stays public. Unless YouTube takes it down, of course. But yeah, the pink one's still up. I'm almost certain that someone like Zara or Perp or Karen, if she were here, would be able to go, hang on a minute, link. Yeah, it's still up. It's in the Happy Mail playlist. We're looking at 2 years ago, so 2003-ish, I think. Marie got her own back. Oodlesacaboodles says, who is the pink package from? I needed that part. Marie Chavez. Marie Chavez was getting her revenge. Anvita says, did murder cross your mind? A lot of tears crossed my face. I don't know about murder as such, but I can't say I was overly happy. I mean, she told me, you know, it was her getting her own back on me. It was her revenge, and I kind of understood it, but at the same time, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was a really horrible Happy Mail. It was not. It was a very unhappy Happy Mail, is what it was. But murder, I don't think it crossed my mind. If it did, it was a very fleeting moment. Big murder. Oh, heck. Jessie, welcome in, Jessie. Oh, gosh. Hang on. This is why I shouldn't laugh, because it hurts. Oh, I'm so sorry. One moment. I'm just choking. It's fine. Hang on. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Gotta calm down. Chill. Members giveaway is on Wednesday. Heads up. And we'll be discussing, we'll not only be doing the usual catch-up bit, but I'll be letting you know about changes to the channel and things coming up. I have a list. I have a list. Welcome in, Jessie. Jessie is the crafty gypsy. And she says, hi, welcome in, Miss Jessie. Oodlesacaboodles says, yes, I'm lurking and making marbled elephant pins. The pink wasn't from me. I wish. What do you mean you wish? But unfortunately can't do international mail. What do you mean you wish? Don't wish things like that on me. What the heck? See, I knew she'd have the flipping. I knew she'd have the link. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oodlesacaboodles says, I've been intending to open your packages on a video, but life keeps getting in the way. Yes, thank you. Okay, you've got them, so at least I can sort things out my side now. So thank you for letting me know. Doris says, how does Perp have so many points? Is it all the questions? No. You've got points too. Zara's got points. Christine's got points. Perp's got points. Pam's got a point. Mishy's got a point. There's people that don't come in the lives that have got points. A lot more points to come next month, though. A lot more points. Oodlesacaboodles says, nice package from Marie. My daughter would have been in pink heaven, as it is her favorite color, especially hot pink. Oh yeah, there was a hot pink, a glittery hot pink yarn. That was one that actually got used. Yeah, and the one of the nail polishes was hot pink as well. That might be the. Is it the hot pink that I? Hang on, because I'm questioning now which polish I kept, because I think there were 2 or 3. I can't hunt for it. It's not where it's supposed to be, which means it's in the special place, and the special place is a pain in the backside to get to. So I'm not going to hunt for it now, because otherwise it would just be dead air for ages. But I kept one of them, and I'm pretty sure it's a hot pink. Pretty sure, like fuchsia hot pink. Jay says, question for you. If you had to pick one K-pop song to listen to for a year on repeat, what would you pick? This is really, really bad, because it's not actually a song from my group. But it's a song called Dare to Love. And it's a very uplifting, motivational, energized kind of song. It's in, I've got a playlist called Songs of This Crocheter, which is public, and it's in there, but it's called Dare to Love. And the artist is, and it's all in Korean as well, like not one word of it is English at all. And I don't think I've ever actually put the subtitles on to know exactly what the song's about. I just get very, very uplifted by it. B.I. I know it is B. I just wasn't sure the other bit. So the artist is called B.I, B.I, and the song is called Dare to Love. And that would be the one for me that would be for an entire year. Like nothing else. It'll be that one because it's uplifting. That'll be the one. Perp says Little Kingdom. Oh my gosh, that was ages ago. Yes, Little Kingdom with the ladybird. Yes. Thank you, Perp. Oodly Caboodly says, oh, mine would be BTS's comeback song. Oh, the fan-made one? The fan-made comeback song? That wouldn't be fair. It's got to be a BTS song. She's like, I know, straight away. She's there. She's there immediately. Doris says science, planting seeds. Oh, and making maps. Oh, orientation. Nothing too messy, though my 8-year-old did make messes of most everything. Well, why not? That's why we do projects. Wriggle says mine. They're hers, not part of the apartment. Well done. Well done. Make sure you've got insurance. Please make sure you've got insurance. Oodly Caboodly says, sounds like my 7-year-old grandson, Doris. Likes to make messes. What kids are good at. There is Miss Slug. Hello, Miss Slug. She says hello with wheelies. And she's dropping some blue gems in the chat as well. Welcome in, Miss Slug. Wriggle says the living room. That is the yarn room. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought of a living room. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of a living room. I'm like, oh, she's got 2 bedrooms. Look, she's got 1 bedroom there, and that one she can have his yarn. I wasn't even thinking of a living room. Went straight to the yarn room. Oops. Slug, a member for 12 months. So she is now due her 6-month member pack. You are now due your 6-month member pack. Slug, 6 months. Oh, this is a bad time of year to have the 6-month member pack. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, well, it'll be done. It'll be done. Is that the break? Oh, is that really the break? Oh, we've come to the break. Oh, good. It means I've caught up. Doris says, I'd love more storage. Apparently, I have too much yarn. I keep trying to convince hubby to get cubes for me so he's not tripping over and burying my totes. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Wriggle says, when we get the yarn and books here and organised, I'll take more pictures. That would be really, really nice. So we've seen the start. This is where I live, and then this is my home. That'd be really nice. Perp says, what would be your takeaway of choice? Probably Indian. If sushi were a takeaway, then it'd be sushi. But I suppose Indian, I think. Because there's so many amazing flavors with Indian takeaway. Used to be Chinese, but with the MSG just takes over everything. So I'll have to say Indian. Oodly Caboodly says, I have to go back there and look for it. What's she looking for? But she says her granddaughter Izzy says, hi. Hello, Izzy. How do you do? Hello, from England. Hello. And Miss Sarah says, hello, Izzy, too. Miss Cindy says, I was in kitchen for a bit. Not sure what I missed. Lurking. A bit. Finishing up late lunch. She's still eating. Lucy says, what did you do to deserve the pink Happy Mail? Like I'm ever going to forget this. Amazingly, it's something I can't forget. We were playing a game and Marie said that she was lurking, and I said, oh, she's a lurking gherkin, and she says, I'm not a gherkin. And I said, okay, you're a lurking Birkin, Kirkin, Herkin, Kirkin, Merkin. Okay, you're a lurking Merkin. And she said okay to it. She said okay to it. Perp's witness. Perp is witness. She was all right with it until I got the purple box and found out she really wasn't okay with it, because she found out what a Merkin was and was not amused at all. So that was that. We have had a break and people are still talking. Perp says, who sent the Silver Stars Happy Mail? Have you finally stopped finding them? That would be Miss Jane. And weirdly, yesterday, that on the loo, there was a little star on my bathroom floor. I've had my bathroom ripped out since then and changed into a shower room, and there was a star. I haven't seen them for years, but I saw one yesterday and I'd completely forgotten that Happy Mail. There are still a couple around somewhere. I'm just not sure where they are. Actually. Did manage to get rid of most of them onto other people. Oodley says, that was my granddaughter who got a hold of my phone. I know postage is outrageous. It is outrageous. Laurie says, pink revenge makes me think of Pepto. I love Pepto-Bismol. Can't find it anywhere. Cannot find the stuff. And I love it. Not just to kind of drink it as shots, but I actually really, really, really like it as a medicine. I really do. I think it's fabulous stuff, apart from the colour. Are we ready for link drops? No, we've still got people talking. Hang on. Jay says, I have to head out for my birthday lunch. She's having birthday lunch. She says, see you all next Friday. Take care, Miss J. Have a lovely lunch. Pep says yes, but I'm not sure what she's yesing to. Rudy is talking. Haley and Bailey, 1:16 p.m. Right here, it is 18 minutes past 7. But we're going to do Linky Doo drop. Oh my gosh. Blah, 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 blah. Linky Doo Dab drops. Let's do some Linky Doo Dab drops. So, if you are a content creator and you would like your link dropping in the chat, please put your favorite emoji. Doesn't matter what it is, your favorite or most used emoji in the chat. And as soon as you've dropped your emoji in, start typing out an advert to sell your channel, because only you know what your channel is about and its goals and how you want it to come across to people. Make sure in the advert you tell us exactly the type of channel it is. If you are a street photographer or you are a carpenter of ornamental bonsai trees, or you are a weaver, put that in your advert. And when I say your name, at that point, press enter. You will drop your advert. Zara will drop your link. Two will marry up beautifully. But get your adverts typed out, and I will do another one of Perp's questions, because there's another 3. What houseplants do you have? I have less now. I've got less. I have got I have got one of those. Don't ask me the name because I can't remember right now. I've got it written down somewhere. But one of these, which has almost like a lily type flower when it comes up. And I have, oh my gosh, a fern, which I love to bits. It's fluffy. And in the bedroom, I've got another type of fern, which is like palm leaves. Not as big, you know, it's houseplant size. We're not talking like my house is so massive I have palm trees growing in it. No, that was Laura's old house. That was Sarah's last place. No, it's a houseplant, about that big, roughly. But the leaves are all like palm leaves almost. Okay, so you have got another 40 seconds to drop your favorite emoji in the chat, and then we will drop some linky doodabs. Miss Pep also asks, do you like to read, and if so, what? I think we had that last week or the week before. I think I take it in turns with my books. I love reading. I can't do it anywhere near as much as I used to, but I love reading. But I will take it in turns between a fiction and a non-fiction. So right now I've got a fiction, which is a horror thriller, mythical romance, sort of. And after that, it will be an autobiography. I'm actually going to read Diane, Princess of Wales. I'm going to read her biography because I read it way back then, and I want to reread it because I don't think I took it in or appreciated it as much back then. But that's the next one on the list. And then I go back to the next one in the series of this fiction, and then I'll go to something like Greek mythology or Elizabeth I. It won't be like an autobiography or a biography for the next one, because that I take in turns as well. I've got a very set thing. I'm a very complicated creature, you know. Anyway, should we drop some links? So our first person who would like to advertise is Miss Camille. Camille, please drop your advert, my dear. And I'm going to have a kiwi piece. There she is. Thank you very much. Camille's Creations, crochet and diamond painting, but soon to have other crafts. You'll also see nature on my channel, mostly daily lives. There's a lot of lives. 1 to 2 videos a week. Members now getting on almost daily morning video. There you go. She's doing a daily vlog. And of course, there's her linky doodab at the bottom if you want to go and check out Miss Camille. Thank you very much, Miss Camille, and Miss Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next is Miss Slack. Just wait for it to come up this side. Again, please remember that StreamYard does have like a 25-second delay-ish. which I will take into consideration when it comes to the podiversary, which is in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Slug, aka Demetra, aka Demetra. Hang on. I'm all about fibre. Happy Mail, knitting, crocheting. I run a small giveaway at every 100 friend milestones. Let's see what she did there. She was very clever girl. A special Christmas in July event about to start. Woo! Go and have a nosy. There's her linky doodah. That's a Miss Demetra. Miss Demetra. And then we have a Laurie. Laurie, please drop your advert. The only thing I hate about kiwis is they're so acidic that they kind of eat the side of my tongue, and I always end up with a lump on the side of my tongue when I eat kiwis. Don't know why. I can eat a lemon, no problem, but a kiwi, always end up with a lump. Okay, just waiting for Laurie's to come through. And then I've got one question left from Miss Perp. I'm waiting for Laurie's advert. And if it has been dropped and we're not saying anything, Laurie, it's because YouTube has eaten your message. And if it's eaten your message, you're going to have to let us know, because it does do that sometimes. It picks on the most random people and just eats their messages. But Zara hasn't said anything, which means she hasn't seen it. I haven't seen it. So if you have dropped it, YouTube's eaten it. So you're going to have to let us know. There'll be something in your message that YouTube doesn't like. Rudy, Mr. Rudy, Mr. Rudy. Bad Rudy. Bad Rudy. Naughty, 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 Mr. Rudy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so it disappeared. Zara, if you can just write a quick little sentence to introduce Laurie and then do her link, please. Yeah, it's been eaten, Laurie, so bear with it. Zara will have to write a quick little thingy for you. No, it got eaten. But Zara has dropped your link for Miss Laurie's Stories and Crochet. Thank you very much, Zara. Really sorry that it ate it. But Laurie says I tell funny stories. I do yarn content, I do crochet and some design. She does a little bit of all sorts over there. So there we go. Thank you very much, ladies. Chat is now open. Ta-da! I'll do Perp's last question, which is, you grow lavender for the bees. What flowers do you like and do you grow them? So there are two main flowers that I really like. One of those are a double fuchsia, because fuchsias make them look like they look like little ballerinas, teeny weeny little legs and a big tutu, but it has to be a double fuchsia. I have got fuchsias out there. 2 of them are doubles, 2 of them aren't. I'm not overly keen on the single fuchsias, but I have them. But I also really like, as boring as it sounds, cornflowers. because they tend to be more of a wildflower. They're a brilliant blue colour, and they've got so much detailing on them. I love them. I absolutely flipping love them. And I'm really gutted because I've had 2 years out of the garden. Haven't done a flipping thing with it because I haven't been able to because of my back. And then this year I was like, right, I'm going to grow quite a few bits, but cornflower blue ball and cornflower black boy. And black boy is so red it is black, but it's a cornflower, and it's absolute. Shut up. It's a beautiful, amazing color and unique, and one of them grew, but I didn't get to it in time because I was having a few off days, and when I got to it, the sun had scorched it. It had grown very quickly, and the sun had scorched it and killed it. So I didn't get to grow it this year. So I'm gutted. But I do try and grow them every year. The fuchsias, I've got 2 at the side of the house that keep getting bashed to bits by my wheelie bins. Because when it's really windy, it really whips around the side of the house. And I've got 2 wheelie bins around the side. The wind grabs them, throws them on my fuchsias, and my fuchsias get completely mongled. And I did have 3 round there. It's completely killed it. Completely killed it. But I've got another 2 just outside the back door as well now. And I'm really hoping to keep them alive a little bit longer. Fingers crossed. Now, I have got a perp to put on the wheel. And she is a member. And so she gets double the entries. So we're getting perp on the wheel. Thank you very much, Miss Perp. She is on. We are saving it before I delete everything because I've been known to do that. And I just saw somebody else, I think. Did I see somebody else? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Miss Lucy. Oh, Miss Lucy. I can't put you on. I can't put you on, Miss Lucy. But I appreciate it a lot. You know I do. So thank you so much. Both of you. Thank you. Anvita for earlier. Miss Oodlesacaboodles for going through PayPal. Miss Perp. Miss Lucy for the super chats on screen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Member, this is another reminder for the members. There is your giveaway happening this coming Wednesday. I will be giving you my usual let's do a catch up, and I'm going to be informing you of things that you've not known anything about, and catching you up with some pretty serious stuff, as well as changes to the channel and first dibs on something. So if you are there, fabulous, but you don't have to be. You know, you can win on the giveaway without being there. But if you aren't there, I please urge you to watch the replay for the changes and the dibs, if nothing else. So please be on the lookout. I'm going to have a slurp. Sorry, I need a slurp. There's Miss Doris with the old skate, the Debra thing. I've messaged Debra fairly recently, and she read the message. I just didn't get one back. I don't know what happened. Oodlesacaboodles says my current song on my list is BTS. We back. The BTS version, not the fans. Oh, you know, Vicky, the first post I saw of Sugar being released, because Sugar's my bias. When it comes to BTS, it's Sugar all the way. I don't even have a wrecker in BTS. It's Sugar all the way. As soon as I saw that Sugar was released, the first bit, oh my gosh, was I crying. Oh my God. All the rest of them I've seen come back and I'm like, yay, they're back. We're going to have some songs. We're going to have some stuff. Saw Sugar come back. I cried. It was pathetic, I tell you. It was pathetic. Miss Cindy says, watching on TV now, but we'll check out the links later. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Miss Sarah, member for 38 months. She says, I enjoy being here. Thank you. You say that to everybody. Khadijah and everyone for fun Friday night. And yet we don't have a beanie. Got the beam. I promise you I didn't kill her off like I'd be able to. I'd be long dead before given the chance. I don't know where she is. Doris says, thank you for the linky doo dabs, ladies. You are very welcome. Doris also says, really enjoy being here and a part of this community. Thank you very much for being part of the Bug Brigade. 31 months. She is almost due her last member pack. She is very close to getting her last member pack. Camille says, thanks for letting me drop my link. You are very welcome. And she gives a little green heart. You are very, very welcome. Lucy says, no worries. I'm on the wheel enough. You are on the wheel. You're on the wheel. You're not missing out that much. You're on the wheel. Oodley says, adding Wednesday to my calendar. Thank you very much. Miss Perp asks, how is Ingrid? Ingrid has, she's on the end, I hope, of a cold. She also has an infection right now, and she's struggling a lot to stay awake. But other than that, she can still swear like a trooper and ogle at half-naked men. So she's not all bad. She's going to kill me. Joe says, I'm thinking about doing some reading on my channel. Do you guys think it will go over okay? Doris, careful. You could have them come down on you like a ton of bricks. You have got to get so many permissions to be able to read, and you can only read certain things. So please, 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 please be very, very, very careful. It is dangerous territory, like way more dangerous than music. It's dangerous. Careful. Perp says, is it cracking the whips this weekend? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Yes. So it's cracking the whips. Oh, I thought that was her. I thought she'd come on. It's cracking the whips. Thank you very, very much for the reminder, because I forgot. Oh my gosh. And I've even been having a few of you send your pictures over. So it is cracking the whips tomorrow, which means if you are willing to share any whips that you have on the go right now, please send them over in an email. No more than 3 pictures per whip. Don't send me 20 whips, because I will split them up over the next couple of months if you end up doing that. But send me your whip pics, and in that email, please let us know the name of the pattern, the hook and the yarn that you're using, just in case anybody comes over and says, where can I get that pattern? Or I like that yarn, what is it? If you could, please, it'd be appreciated. If you've already sent whip pictures previously and something is now a faux, a finished object, send it over. Let's see what it became. We want to see your artwork. And I know I've got at least 2 faux right now waiting for tomorrow. So you'll be in good company. Okay. So send them over. show off your work, because let's face it, it's nice to show off a little bit. Just a little bit. It's good. It's good. And amazingly, I might actually show a whip this slideshow. I can show a faux because that's an easy one, but I might actually show a whip this week. It's weird. It's strange, but it might just happen. It's very, very rare that I do, because I'm so slow with my crochet and I'm doing much larger projects. And I unfortunately I can't do as much as I'd like to, but we get there in the end. So you might get something out of me on the slideshow too. Maybe. Miss Stowe says, thank you. Miss Slug says, be careful of copyrights. It's not just copyright. Unless you're reading classics from over, it's got to be 75 years, not 50. Depends on the country. To cover yourself, to cover as much of the world as you can, 75 years is the way to go. It's blooming difficult. It is very difficult territory. It really is. It's worse than treading on eggshells. It's like treading on eggshells on top of Lego, on top of upright plugs. That's what it is. Although I don't suppose Americans have that issue, but we do. Lucy says you can read books from Project Gutenberg, but that's politics. Are you allowed politics? I don't think you're allowed politics with YouTube policies. I like Gutenberg. She's a feisty beast, she is. Joe says, I have made a little progress on my 3 current whips. Would that work? Yes, it would. Yes, please. Of course, Miss Doris. Doris, of course. Laurie says, just made a whip. Another one. With my granddaughter on the knitting machine during this live. 90% done. Well, that's keeping the grandkids busy. You see, she's keeping the grandkids busy. She's not listening to me, but whatever. Too busy with the grandkids. Grandkids are more important than me. Camille. Hello, Miss Camille. Hey. Welcome to the Back Brigade, miss. Welcome. Okay. Camille, I need you. Camille. Could you please email me? Because as a Bug Brigade member, I need information from you. I need to know your social security number, your mum's maiden name, your phone's pass keypad word thing. I need some information from you. So if you could please email me, and after this live, I will email you back with the information that I need. Please be on the lookout, because I tend to go into spam a lot because my email is a business email and it gets flagged a lot of the time. So unless you save it as a safe sender, I mean, I wouldn't save me as a safe sender, but please save me as a safe sender. I do tend to go into spam, and I will email you back straight after this live. If you email me now, I need information, because as a Bug Brigade member, you're entitled to stuff and things. So yeah, if you could, please. And welcome. She will now have a ladybird next to her name. Is it the little blue ladybird, or is it the purple ladybird? It's the blue one, right? For the first 3 months, it's the blue one. Oh, I haven't seen the blue ladybird for so long. Miss Angela, thank you very much for the email. I've got it, and I've just got a thorn in my ankle. I got your email. Thank you very much. I will get it in the cracking the whips tomorrow. Thank you. Miss Angela says, hi, Lisa and Beanie. Do you know where Beanie is? I don't know where she is. Bean! Treatses! She went for a poop. It's a very, very big poop. Bean? She might be over the pub, actually, eating everybody's food. That's another thing. That could be happening too. Because it's Friday and it's filled with people. It's possible. She says, how are you all doing today? Please say hello to Mr. Angela. She says, I'm doing fine today, drinking water and putting my penguin together. And you guys will get to see this penguin, or at least penguin part, tomorrow. She's making a penguin. I haven't seen a penguin. I haven't seen an amigurumi from Miss Angela yet, but we're going to. Miss Slug says, maybe 100-year-old books to be safe. You're probably good with a 100-year book. You should be good with a 100-year book, depending on the publishers. You should be good. Laurie says, ha ha ha, I've listened as much as I could. Yeah, blah, 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 to the granddaughter. I know. I get it. Kinda. Whatever. Miss Camille is making use of the member stars. She's a star. Mr. Nightbot told her off. Nightbot is out of my control. Like, I have turned that stuff off and he still goes on. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Actually, Nightbot's been naughty. I think Cindy has won a giveaway. I think Cindy won a giveaway. Hang on. Hold on a minute. Cindy won a giveaway and it didn't even come up. I swear it was Cindy. You're going to have to tell me, or people tell me in the chat. Okay, so earlier I was saying about chocolate, and I was saying, you know, I really do get a hankering for chocolate at that point in time. I need the chocolate. I want the chocolate. And this person, which I think was Cindy, said, yes, we need the chocolate. And she had the chocolate bar and the chocolate bar either side of her message. Tell me if that was Cindy, please. I swear it was Cindy. My memory is awful. But I'm amazed that Nightbot didn't say anything. Because that is a very, 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 very bad Nightbot. Someone let me know. Camille's laughing. I don't know why she's laughing. Probably laughing at Nightbot for telling her to shut up. I didn't say it. Nightbot said it. Okay. Laurie says, you're so funny, Khadijah. Thanks. Take this moment, savor it, because it's not always like this. Just soak it in like a sponge and just gently release it when I'm having bad days. Doris is laughing as well. And then Nightbot, really? Bruh? That isn't even a real word. And it's not from me. It is not from me. I can even show you the Nightbot thing where I've got it turned off. It's off. Like, what else do I do with it? Turn it off and on again. I'm going to have to do that because I don't know why it's coming up with this rubbish. Slug says, why is chat showing our @address and not our channel names? It's a YouTube thingy, me, a bubbly, what's it thingy happening. They're having a little bit of a shuffle round. That's what's happening. They're having a bit of a shuffle round. Oh, I forgot. I've got to open the chat anyway for something, but no, it's not me. Promise it's not me. It is not me. It's not I'm not that technical. Oh, and you guys are going to be wanting to watch Christina as well, aren't you? Only 10 more minutes and I've got to do the wheel. Bella, what are you doing? Why didn't you wait, you silly woman? I could have sent people over as well. No, I can't. Come on, open. Pause me. I don't want to see me, listen to me. There's 2 minutes of the goal left. And we need 2 more chats to meet the goal. Okay, live. Right, that's what I need. Okay, I've got that open like I need it open. Like a hole in the head. Okay, there we go. Doris says, going to the pub, Beanie? Not for drinky doodabs. She's an evil little mare who I found out goes into the pub every now and again and goes wandering around and eating things that she really shouldn't be eating. It's not for drinking. I don't think. I've never smelt it on her breath anyway. Mr. says, bummer. I can't go back that far in the chat. No. I did see someone say chocolate, but I didn't see night butt. No, I didn't either. Camille says, bruh, like my son just got onto me. It's not like I didn't program him. That's a Nightbot thing that's like pre-programmed. That's nothing to, I promise you, it's nothing to do with me. Not me. Doris says that's one of my pet peeves, those silly non-word things like meh drives me nuts. Meh. Check message. Oh, she found it. Okay, so Miss Cindy, make yourself known, please. Make yourself known. I will type the word and see if it actually comes up when I type it. I don't know why it's not coming up because I programmed it about 2 months ago. But I don't want it spammed, but could a couple of you just type the word chocolate into the chat just to see if Nightbot actually does his flipping job, which he seems like he can't be bothered. He'd rather just tell people off for the sake of it. Thank you, Zara. Oh, Perp's going on the wheel. Perp's got another 2 entries for the wheel. Because she's a member, she gets double the entries. And she did 5 Great British pounds, which is what's needed for an entry. So she gets 2. Let's bring it down. Thank you, Miss Perp. Oodly Caboodle says, too bad my PayPal doesn't credit the goal. In a huge way, Oodly Caboodle, the purple. Oh my gosh. The PayPal is a lot more beneficial to me than the goal, because with the goal, Google take it. With PayPal, I get it, so I can pass it on to Mr. Hunter. So, you know, in a huge sense, I'd rather the PayPal. The goal is just a bonus thing, you know. Zoe says, thank you. Zoe says she uses her feline wiles to get people's food. She doesn't even need feline wiles. She's got claws. She gets what she wants. Treats. Foodies. Oh, you were in? Were you hiding? She just jumped down from the bed. They wanted to see you. Hang on. You weren't in. Were you? Oh my gosh. Okay, so she has been sleeping on a towel that's on the bed, so the bed doesn't get covered in hair fuzz. And that towel is black. Well, she's a black and white cat. Come on then. What she says? And the trinkets. And the trinkets. Hang on. Let me get the camera in a little bit so they can actually see you. Hang on. Wait. Don't be scared. Hang on. So let's zoom out a little bit. Wait. Get your lickies off. Let's bring you down a little bit so you can see it properly. Okay. So we've got the fuzzy thing. Gonna move them. Okay, we've got the dreamies. Ooh. You gotta be gentle. Just because my fingers are made of meat doesn't mean they're edible. Gentle. Thank you. Good girl. She put her canine tooth right through me. One more. Good girl. Oh, I want to snog your fuzz. I love you. Now you can wait. You can wait until the end of the live. And then we'll get you some foodies. And then we can email Miss Camille. If she's emailed me. If Miss Camille has emailed me. Miss Lucy. I can't. But thank you, Miss Lucy. Thank you. You know I can't put that on the wheel, but thank you so much. She's on the wheel. She's happy. She's like, whatever. Thank you. There's my chocolate. I still don't see Nightbot saying anything. Like, he said nothing. Oh, the goal got done. We met it. Okay. That really hurt. Okay, so we're going to put somebody on the wheel then, and I am going to ask, because there was a lot of last week. We're going to ask Camille, and she's a new Bug Brigade member, so we can all blame her anyway. Okay, Camille, please pick somebody in the chat that you don't see on the wheel. So we have Christine, Laurie, Lucy, Oodles, Perp, Wriggles, Sharon, and Zara. Please pick somebody that is in the chat that is not on the wheel, and we will add them on, and it'll all be your fault. That really hurt. Cindy, you are here. Please email me, because I will show you momentarily. You have won the hidden giveaway. Thank you to those guys that have helped meet the goal. Thank you. Maybe Nightbot doesn't like chocolate. Maybe it's possible. You love Beanie? She's mine. No claws this time. No, I got a claw and a canine. She's now splattered herself on the carpet, spread out. She's like a rug. She's so cute when she's trying to be gentle. Trying. Very, very big word. Camille has emailed. Okay, so please be on the lookout. Within half an hour of this live dropping out, please look out for my email. Please remember to look in spam as well. But I will need a reply from you ASAP. Louis says, treats are what get my kitties to come to any room. Weirdly, it's usually if I've got a tin being opened, and yet her food doesn't come out of a tin. Never has done, ever. But I start opening a tin, and it doesn't matter where she is, whether she's outside, can't be called, disappeared to Mongolia. You open a tin, within seconds, she's meowing around your feet. Cindy, congratulations. Again, I will show you in a moment. Camille says Laurie is on the wheel. Laurie is on the wheel. She is. Peroxide neosporin. Neosporin. What's neosporin? And a band-aid. A plaster. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's no blood, thankfully. It was a clean bite. Is everyone with a ladybird on your wheel? No. Okay, so people who aren't on the wheel, that might be easier. Doris isn't on the wheel. Cindy isn't on the wheel. Slug isn't. Demetra is Slug. She isn't on the wheel. Rudy isn't on the wheel. Anvita isn't on the wheel. Jay isn't on the wheel. I can't think of any other names at this precise moment. Angela isn't on the wheel. Wriggles is. Pam isn't on the wheel. Okay, I can't go up any further, so I'm coming down again. Coming down, I'm coming down, I'm coming down, I'm coming down. Coming down. Cindy says, thanks so much. Sorry, missing some. Having loads of pain right now. I know the feeling. Camille says Doris. Oh, Doris for the wheel. Right, we're adding Doris. Doris for the wheel. Doris is going on the wheel. And she's a member, so she gets double entries. Sort and save. Thank you very much, Camille. We'll be bringing up the wheel very shortly again because we're about to spin it. Slug says, I thought I was on the wheel from last week. What happened last week? You were on the wheel last week? Let me look. Did you do a super chat? Let me have a look. I'll look at the timestamps. Hang on. Thank goodness for timestamps. Yeah. You sent something. Oh, no, that was create. No. The only super chats we had last week were Christine, 2 lots from Anonymous. That wasn't you. And 2 lots from Camille. You dropped your channel link along with Christine, Camille, and Laurie, but that was it. There wasn't a super chat or a PayPal from Slug last week. No. You still got like 2 minutes though. Cindy, oh, I've got to show you the thing. Let me show you. Let me open. Share this tab instead. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to show you. So this is my Nightbot commands, and right here on this side is a word that will trigger whatever it is. Here is the word chocolate. And you know what? I'm even going to do this. I'm even going to do this. I'm going to screenshot it, open it, and zoom in so you can see it. So bear with me a second while I change to show you the image, share the window, share, and then we can zoom in. So let's zoom in here a little bit. Over here is the word chocolate. When anybody says the word chocolate, it says, oh my goodness, whoever it is, it will say the name, should say the name, found the secret word and has won the hidden giveaway. The word was chocolate. Uh-huh. That's supposed to be what happens. That's supposed to be it. So it's there. Just Nightbot didn't want to know. So for that, I apologize. But Cindy, email me, please. You've won the hidden giveaway. Congratulations. I just wish Nightbot had done what he was supposed to do and actually tell you about it. Egypt. What an Egypt. Where am I? Doris. Yay for Doris. Thank you, Camille. Slug says, I thought I was on the wheel from last week. No, we've done that bit. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Oh, thank you, Camille. Thanks, Camille. I appreciate that you checked that I was there before choosing. Nah. Demetra, the anonymous donor who needs to remain anonymous, and that's the whole point, that they're anonymous. I know who they are. It wasn't you. And they're only anonymous because they asked to be anonymous. And actually, it was two different anonymous donors, but they weren't you. One of them is and the other one is but it's not a slug. Who's to use? So when you do a Nightbot command, you've got to put to user, as in to the user in brackets, but without a space. So it, where that $, the bracket to user is, it would replace that with the person's username. Ordinarily, I just didn't want to know. It did work for perps. It did work for perps. It just didn't work for Miss Cindy's, unfortunately. He really needs to be fired. I mean, I can't really moan because I don't pay him, which is probably why he's acting up, let's face it. But yeah, Cindy won it. If Nightbot worked, it would have been great. If it had worked. Maybe he's a one-hit wonder. Quite possible. Quite possible. Okay, right. We are going to do the wheel now. We are going to find a winner. Rudy, are you still here? Is the Rudy still in here? Is the Rudy still here? Mr. Rudy, are you still here? Mr. Rudy. I've got to show you something before I do the wheel. Oh, hang on. I'm unscrewing. It's taking a very long time. Hang on. Right. I've got a furry rug. She's so hot. Aww. Slug, they had put the people that were up to that point. I think there were 2 or 3 people that weren't in the chat at that time that didn't get to go on, and I had to do apology. Like Teresa, I know she came in like 3 minutes too late, I think, to go on the wheel. Bless her. But I will go back very, very quickly before I spin the wheel, because I don't want to get into a... Oh, no! I don't want to get into that position again. So I'm very, very quickly going to go into that live at that point. Thank you, timestamps. And just double check, because if you should be on the wheel and somehow I've knocked you off, like I said, it's happened. I want to make sure that you are on now. So I'll open the chat live replay. Make sure that's on. Let's go to the timestamp. Anonymous is that one. Play, Khadijah, play. So that's looking at bunnies, and it's not playing because of StreamYard. Hang on a moment. There we go. Now no StreamYard. Play. So we put Wriggles went on the wheel, Laurie went on the wheel, Zara went on the wheel. Slug wasn't even in the chat at that point. Laurie, Zara, Perp. There's two more, I think. I'm getting there. Sharon went on the wheel. Zara, Perp, Sharon, Laurie, Wriggles. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So we had Wriggles, Perp, Sharon, Zara, and Laurie from the anonymous donor from last week. So there were five people. Okay, let's get this wheel spun, shall we? I'm guessing Rudy has run away. So we will get someone who... Let's do Slug. Slug, you can do the wheel. Let's get this up. Miss Slug, if you could please do the honours. It'd be much appreciated, please. I'm so sorry that you weren't on the wheel from the donor. But I'm going to start a shuffling. A shuffle. And if you could let me know when to... I'm sure Slug's ready to tell me to shove it, but I'm sorry. It wasn't me. I wasn't the anonymous donor. If you could let me know when to start spinning, we will start spinning. But we'll wait for Slug. Helen, we haven't spun it yet, but we're about to. If you want to send something, you got to do it quick. Welcome in. I saw you in Russell's live last night, this morning. I'm going to wait a minute for Helen just in case, see if she wants to or not. Oh, I've made that mistake before, Slug, when it's come to the wheel and someone was supposed to be on and I'd wiped them off accidentally. In fact, I think it was Lucy. And I had to compensate the following month and ended up putting her on twice for the following month because I felt so flipping bad that I'd taken her off. There you go, Miss Helen. Let's stick Miss Helen in. Thank you so much, Miss Helen. Let's get you on the wheel so you've got a chance. Thank you. Let me save it quickly before I wipe it off again. Thank you so much, Helen. Okay, so Helen is on. Oh, it was quite some time ago, Lucy. It was quite some time ago, but that's why now I have the habit of every time I put a brand new person on, I save it there and then, because I've wiped. Not good. So, Slug, if you could do the honors, please, and let us know when to spin this thing. Let's find ourselves a winner. And then whoever doesn't win, we can all blame Slug. Okay? We'll give the evil glare to Demetra. Another reminder, members only live for the OGs and above on Wednesday. Very important. Yes. Hello, Miss Sarah. Nice to see you, Miss Sarah. It's been a while. No. I will let you know in email as soon as it's started, Helen. I will let you know. Who's our winner this month? Doris, Helen, Lucy, Bert, Lucy, Doris, Lucy, Wriggles, Zara. It's Sharon. Congratulations, Miss Sharon. And she's not here this week, but you know she's a member, so I will be going over to let her know that she's won. I think this is her first win on this particular wheel. I'm pretty certain of it. So congratulations, Miss Sharon. And thank you so much to all of you who have donated over this month to go onto the wheel. I will let you know now there are going to be 2 different wheels next month. Because it's my podiversary, there are going to be 2 special podiversary lives, and those 2 will have their own inclusive wheel. Outside of that live, there will be the standard wheel. So there'll be this one as usual, the super wheel as usual, but the podiversary will have its own standalone wheel. So please be aware. Please be aware. But podiversary wise, there's a lot of yarn to give away. A lot of yarn and bits and pieces, because it's not just going to be yarny, it's bits and pieces. I haven't had anybody come forward with donations or anything yet. So there's one big prize going to one person. And everybody, whether your internet is rubbish or whether it is super duper, absolutely awesomely amazing, doesn't matter. Everybody, I'm making sure that everybody has equal chance. Because I know trying to get people who are lagging or have bad connection or whatever, it's not fair on them a lot of the time when us creators have this type of thing. So I try and do it so that everybody has the opportunity. What I will also say now, and I will say nearer the time, is if anybody comes up and shares a game, joins in with a game, as in hosting a game during the podiversary, you will get extras toward the prize. If you don't come up, don't worry, because you've still got lots and lots and lots of chances. So, you know, keep the mind open, keep the iPads open, and make sure you're typing, because this is a very, very important thing. You know, using your hands that you should be looking after. because we need to love our handy pandies. Our handy pandies. But yes, look out for the podiversary. The very first part of the podiversary is going to be for anybody and everybody. The second part is for subscribers that have been around for a minimum of 2 weeks. So there's a slight difference with the two. And just for the podiversary, members aren't getting extra anythings. They are on equal footing with everybody else. So this is a chance for the subscribers who aren't able or don't want to be a member to go to the members, because you're all on equal footing. Okay. Right, let me just quickly catch up with the chat and then we will bugger off. Sarah says, I got my member pack. Yes. Okay, good. Was it okay? Oh, I can get rid of that one as well. Thank goodness. Thank you very, very much for letting me know, Sarah. Thank you. I wondered where you'd gone. You disappeared. Now Rudy's here. Now I don't need Rudy. Now Rudy appears. Oh my gosh. Rudy. I think Sharon's going to be very, very happy, I think. Lois says, by the way, I haven't found my cuckoo clock. Oh, German instructions. When I do, they will come your way. Send them over when you've got them. I will do what I can. It would annoy me. Like the issue that you're having, even though you're finding it a little quirk, it would annoy the heck out of me. Hence why I said, let me know and I'll help you out. Cindy says, wow, Lisa, congratulations on your podiversary. Early. It is early. How exciting. I definitely want to donate something. I have to email you anyway, so we'll mention it again there in the email. Thank you very much, Miss Cindy. Thank you. You've got to email me. Don't forget to email me. Helen says, if I say 8,000, can I get a grid? 8,000 meters. Like, I swear, I know I'm fat, but I think Helen thinks I am a bouncy castle. Like, what the? 8,000 meters. 8,000 meters. I think she hangs around Russell too much. I think that's what it is. Helen, for those that are like, what the heck is she going on about? Helen, bless her heart, a couple of years ago, sent me some blue wool. Enough blue wool for me, and I mean wool, enough blue wool for me to make myself a cardigan. And I love that cardigan. It's my Helen Hug cardigan. And a couple of months back, she said, I've just got to wait for something to come, and then I'll send it over to you with squares that I made. Okay, thank you so much. Because she made for my subscriber blanket. And when the package arrived, she'd sent 8,000 meters of blue for me to make myself something. 8,000 meters of royal blue. 8,000 meters. So I told her I'm gonna be making a duster with it. I've got the pattern ready. I got her to choose between 3, and she's chosen. I'm going to be making that. 8,000 meters. 8,000 meters. Because she's nuts. Anyway, Miss Lucy says, have a great weekend, everyone. Zara says, have a great rest of your day. Sweet dreams, Miss Sarah. Doris says, the shawl I made you was 1,000 meters, and it's see, that's a big shawl. It's a lovely, wonderful big shawl. I'm a big bird. I'm not massive, but I'm a big bird, so I like things to like properly wrap around me. And when I make myself something like a top, in my head I'm going 1,500 will do it. But no, Helen did 8,000 because I'm a bouncy castle. That's what it is. Anyway, Angela, thank you very much. Everybody who did a super chat or a PayPal, thank you so much. I hope you guys will come back next week. Members, Wednesday, please pop in. We'll get your giveaway done and we'll get you to have first dibs on something, and let you know about the changes to the channel, because changes always happen to the channel at my birthday and at the podiversary, and today this year is no different. So even if you only watch the replay, please try and watch the replay if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Keep your eyes open, make sure your fingers are commenting, because you never know. And hopefully I will see you next week. And if I don't see you next week, then hopefully I'll see you for the podiversary. But remember real life first, and remember to look after your hands, the hands that you craft with, the hands that rub the achy joints, the hands that clean your butt when you go to the loo. Please look after them. And those that need to email me, please email me. And hopefully you guys will have a lovely weekend. Please remember the prayers and thoughts at the top of this list. Be very much appreciated. And I'll see you soon. Take care.